Our world is full of jaw-dropping wonders, and there are countless places on our planet that seem straight out of a fairy tale. Places that you would find it hard to believe that they actually exist. Here, let's have a look at some of these places. At number 10, we have the Blue Lagoon, Iceland. The Blue Lagoon is one of the most famous spots in Iceland. It is an artificial thermal spa, heated by geothermal sources, and it can be found on the Reykjanes Peninsula. It was established way back in 1981, and it has gone on to become one of Iceland's top tourist destinations. This place has the perfect natural beauty and is rightfully recognized as one of the 25 modern wonders of the world by National Geographic. The lagoon's waters are milky and have abundant minerals, which help to bring relief for various skin conditions. The Blue Lagoon is an absolute must for any Iceland visitor. At number 9, we have Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. The Danakil Depression is perhaps the most highly sought-after location in Ethiopia. It is referred to by many as Gateway to Hell, and honestly, it is quite deserving of that name. With several sulfurous hot springs, acid pools, and steaming fissures, it looks like something out of a science fiction movie. Situated in the northernmost part of Ethiopia, it is one of the hottest, lowest, and driest spots on Earth, as it is more than 400 feet below sea level. Danakil is, however, both extremely hot and acidic, so I'll advise against dipping a finger into its bubbling pools. At number 8, we have Zhangye Dongxia Landform, China. When nature is allowed to unleash its creative genius, the result is places like Dongxia Landforms. You will actually doubt your eyes at first sight. Yes, the mountain formation looks unreal. The extraordinary mountains are located in the Zhangye Dongxia Landform Geological Park and owe their existence to layers of colorful sandstone and minerals that were compressed over a span of more than 24 million years, resulting in the creation of these mountains. It is a UNESCO-designated World Heritage Site and is the place to be if you want a feast for your eyes. At number 7, we have Socotra Island, Yemen Socotra Island, which is often referred to as the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean, stands out for its unique wildlife and biodiversity. Its most iconic feature is, however, the dragon's blood tree. The dragon blood tree draws its name from the crimson sap that flows from its trunk and branches, which resembles the legendary dragon's blood. This special tree boasts an umbrella-shaped canopy, reaching heights of up to 15 meters. Its appearance is very striking, and while it has the looks, that's not all that there is to it. It is also a valuable resource for medicinal and cosmetic purposes, with its sap used for activities such as textile dyeing and wound treatment. Its breathtaking appearance makes it well worthy of its spot on this list. At number 6, we have the Marble Caves, Chile. One of Mother Nature's most beautiful sculptures can be found at the Marble Caves, Chile. It is the most amazing and intricate cave system in the world, and it's been around for more than 6,000 years. It is made up of solid marble and has been shaped by the constant pounding of Lake General Carrera. The lake's waters have, over the centuries, created an ever-changing pattern within the marble. The marbles wear different patterns with variations in water levels, seasons, and weather. The outcome of this? A natural masterpiece that will leave you breathless. It surely deserves a place on your bucket list. At number 5, we have Moraine Lake, Canada. What special feature of Moraine Lake makes it one of the world's most famous lakes? Many would say it's turquoise waters, while some others would go for the jaw-dropping backdrop. Well, both sets of people are right. The lake sits at an altitude of 6,183 feet in Alberta, Canada, and has a mesmerizing blue-green tint caused by the interplay of rock particles and the magic of light. The lake's amazing appearance has a very powerful allure, drawing countless visitors each year. You can indulge in activities like canoeing and hiking. Schedule your visit for June-October because this is the period the ice thaws and the lake's full glory is revealed. At number 4, we have Salar de Uyuni. Salar de Uyuni is an iconic destination in Bolivia and a top choice for travelers exploring South America. It is famous for being the world's largest salt flat, and it plays host to over 90,000 visitors each year. However, what truly sets this place apart is the breathtaking mirror effect usually caused by rainfall. It erases the boundaries between the sky and the ground, creating a surreal illusion of walking on clouds. Take a moment and imagine the kind of iconic pictures you could snap here. Just make sure to come with your adventurous self. You are bound to be deeply impressed by the sheer glory here. At number 3, we have Hitachi Seaside Park, Japan, situated on the Pacific Ocean-facing side of Hitachinaka. The Hitachi Seaside Park is the home of the most beautifully manicured gardens you will ever see. It stands out even more because with each season, this park wears a new attire. The charm of narcissuses, tulips, and the serene blue of nemophila for spring, poppies and roses for early summer, kokia, summer cypress, and cosmos flowers for autumn, and finally, ice tulips for winter. I won't lie to you. It is quite a distance from Tokyo, but trust me, it is well worth it. At number 2, we have Bamboo Forest, Japan. On the outskirts of Kyoto, you will find the Arashiyama bamboo. It is Japan's most celebrated bamboo forest, and it is a really enchanting place, so enchanting that it is the most frequently photographed spot in Kyoto. At Arashiyama Bamboo Forest, visitors are treated to pathways lined with unending stretches of towering bamboo. The gentle rustling of bamboo here is so unique that it has been named one of the 100 soundscapes of Japan, a title bestowed by the Japanese Ministry of Environment. It is open all year round, and you should absolutely experience this therapeutic forest. At the number 1 spot, we have the Wisteria Flower Tunnel in Japan. The wisteria tunnels are located in the Kawachi Fuji Gardens in Kitakyushu, Japan. Inside the gardens, a once-in-a-lifetime experience awaits you. The famous wisteria tunnels contain 150 plants encompassing 20 distinct species. Stepping into this garden feels like entering the pages of a fairy tale, just that this time, the main show is the 2 100-meter wisteria tunnels. The wisteria vines, with an ability to reach up to 65 feet vertically and extend 33 feet laterally by wrapping their stems around any available support, have created these tunnels. These living wonders perfectly combine nature and architecture. Know how best to enjoy this place? Take a walk under the blooming wisterias. It will have a profoundly calming effect on you.